In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Google Sheets to make a graph of your Candle Lab data. And I've already entered the data here into Google Sheets, and you can just enter it like this. You're going to put your own data in. I did it for 3 trials, and however many trials you have is what you should do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to find the average of the trials. We're not going to graph the individual trials. We're going to find the average. So to do that, I'm going to click here in this spot, and then I'm going to go to Insert and Function, and if you just hover over Function, you'll see it suggests some, one of which is average. So we're just going to click Average, and then you're going to put in there what you want it to average, and this is really easy. You just highlight the cells you want it to average, and we want it to average those 3 times, and then just hit Enter, and there's the average for those 3. And then if I want to do it for the rest of them, I could do the same thing, or this is handy. If you highlight that, there's a little box here in the corner. If you click on that and then just drag down, it will do all the averages for you for the entire set of data. So here are all the averages for this particular set of data. And we're going to graph now the size versus this time. So I'm going to highlight these sizes like that, and then I'm going to hold down Control, and I'm going to highlight these times. Okay, so I hold down Control to highlight 2 different things, and then I go to Insert, and I want to insert a chart. And when you do that, it pops up this dialog box like that, and we're going to go to Chart Types, and our chart type is we want X versus Y like you do in math. We want the size versus the time. So we're going to go down here to Scatter, or Scatter Chart, and choose that. It's going to look like this. Then we're going to go to Customization, which is right up here. And we're going to give the chart title. This is going to be if I can type, something that indicates what happened. I like clever titles too, so if you think of something clever. Then on the axis, this is the horizontal axis. On the horizontal axis is the beaker size, or just size, and always put the units on it like this. Okay, I'm going to hit Enter, and that's going to go in. You can see down here underneath my recording thing, it's now put beaker size in. Then I'm going to go up here and change this to left vertical and put the title in for this, and that will be the time in seconds. Okay, and I hit Enter, and you can see it's done that. Now the last thing I want to do is put in a trend line. So I'm going to scroll all the way down here to the bottom, and trend line is a choice here, and we're going to click None, and it's going to bring down a box, and we want linear because it's pretty straight. I mean, I'm looking at this and it's not too curvy, so I'm going to put linear. It puts the trend line in. Next, we're going to go down here, and we're going to do some custom stuff. I would put in the equation for this, and otherwise I think it's all ready to go. And I'm just going to click Insert, and there's that graph. Now, one other thing to do to make this a little easier is if you click here and do Move to Own Sheet, then it becomes bigger and easier to see. And down here is your original data, and here is your chart. This is our graph for our experimental data, and we can just then use this as part of the report that we're going to write. So there's making a graph using Google Sheets.